Hello everybody, we are in Sanctuary. I did do some preliminary building in Sanctuary, though I'm probably going to tear all of this out. This is me trying to remember all of the keys and stuff for building. It's supposed to be a meeting area slash, I think this was a general store if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think it was a general store, but I'm going to be tearing that part out, and then I'm going to be revamping this, and this for this part of it. It's just going to be the one section. One layer of build. The second part will be for the Psycho Mistress, I think. Well, we'll either take over more of it, or we'll take over that part of it. I'm not sure which, for that particular build. So let's get to disassembling and figuring out what we do and don't want. Is there anything here that I most certainly want to move? I do want to move that. This area needs more in it. What is going on with the floor? How about we do this? No, I did. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, we could do that either way. You know, it's fine. Is that better? I think so. And part of the problem is they keep walking at this for no reason. This is a little bit confusing, but I remember why I put it here like this. I wanted to put decorations in there, and then there's this side area right here. They may not be able to use this. There may not be nav mesh on it, so let me do these instead. Give it kind of a... Here, let's do... What, kitty kitty? Let's do... Hang on, that's not quite right. Let's do that, and... that. There we go, so now it's kind of a circular little walkway. And put that there, and then what we could do is... Does that mess up the floor at all? Let go! I need to go down some. There we go. Now I can still see underneath there as well. What can I block that off with? Right there. To block off that. That looks a little bit better. This, on the other hand, does not, because it does not look supported. I could use... There we go. Hey, she actually found her way in again! Okay, alright, so this works. Okay, does that fix the building for me, or... It kind of looks eclectic. I like that. There's a couple of different heights. Okay, that area is fine. I probably need to do the windmill or something on top of it, but what else do I want to do? Obviously. Okie dokie. Rather than attempting to use walls, I'm going to use some assets that are already here, and that means using these bushes as kind of a natural barrier. go. Get somebody extra in so that they can run back and forth before I have to start building. Go. That one should work, and what else can I pull? What about you? We have a new person. I need that new person so that I can send them to be a purveyor. You need another bed, though. What are you doing back here, dude?
Mum, welcome back, Mum. I do hope you were able to find some assistance in Concord.
You could say that. I made a few new friends.
Can't have enough of those these days. I realize that I'm no Mr. Gutsy, but if needed, I'd be honored to accompany you throughout the Commonwealth. Just say the word.
No, not now.
All right, then.
Sorry, Codsworth, I'm actually doing a thing. I mean, I'll bring you with me here in a while. Not right now, though. Please just stop moping over there in the corner of the entire place. I gotta go do things! Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna run and go do the things and stuff. Okay, we are back in Sanctuary. I found my dude. He's gonna be doing the purveyoring for me. And I still have to figure this place out. What will we do? The issue is all of the settlers like to hang out in that area. If I push the settlement back, do like... Okay, we have a general store, we have maybe a sign up for the Minutemen building right there. And then push the actual building area to back here. It would encompass where the... where most of them like to hang out anyway. Board up all of the buildings, like say there's a reason why we don't want to use them, and we push all of the buildings back to there. And obviously I really don't want to use this center area. This is just like too much property here. In that case, let me grab these. I'm trying to use all of the resources that are already in the settlement, because if I can, it means I have more build limit for later on. To the front of the building. From building to building. Okay, and we're gonna start using the build here. And I may or may not want to use the side of these buildings, but I definitely am not going to be using the backyards. So let's put that there. Pull all this stuff from back here. Can I get that one? No. And these are not going to be useful, so I might as well get the materials from them. And then on this side, we're going to pull them over here and help out with this building. How do I want to do this? Oh, preferably a way I haven't done it before. I've built this whole thing up on walls and did like freestanding buildings really, really tall and everything else like that. I just don't think I need to do that. Okay, now do I... Alright, let's get a section so we can get to the back. Is there... Let's do... that. And... that. Okay. Because I think some of these areas back behind them is where super mutants and stuff can spawn in, and you still have to get back there and kill them. So the best way to handle it is to make sure that you and your settlers can get back and forth, but that it's pretty obvious you're not planning on using the building. There we go. That way we don't have to use all of these damn buildings. Because honestly, the game does not survive you using them all anyway, so there's no choice but to define where you want. I'm so glad you guys decided to stop hammering in the back area. Why? Oh no, what are you doing in here? Dude, get out! Where'd you go? Okay, just whenever you choose to, dude. I mean, I've only got an entire settlement I have to build, right? Apparently he's angry about it. I think what I'll do is I'll build up these two areas and I'll put a greenhouse there. And maybe right here I'll do the windmill and stuff like that. I think that's how I'm gonna do it. I'll have to find a way to hide some of the weirdness. I'll have to find a way to hide that, but it's fine. And then this. I feel like an extra. Yeah, there is. I will use this somewhere else. I don't know where, but I will use it somewhere else. Put these guys on here on the end to like show that we're supporting it. You know, it's kind of a we're doing the thing, we just don't know what we're doing, you know? So that's basically how all building would be in the apocalypse, I think. It's like we're doing it, it's just probably not gonna last very long. There we go. It's a little bit ragtag, but it works. And then okay, and then I have to do the roof, which is going to be a combination of this, that, and the other, which means complicated. This complicated or this complicated? Probably this complicated. That could be an interesting shape. Or we could go for that. Let's store it. Pick it up. There we go. Okay, now, with all of that crazy, what can I put in there to fit it all together? Why does that sit differently? Okay, the entire thing is there. Now I'm just gonna do the very, very top. How does one wish to do these? Do we go even higher with these? Okay, and Does that work? Let me go ahead and put in these. Now then, do I do anything differently here? I do something like that. And then to hide this, I can put like the ramen stuff over here. Okay, now taking that away, did that mess anything up? It kind of looks a bit weird. Right there. Keep this here for them. Put this out here for these guys, and probably put some like seating around it or something like that. Turn this into like an actual barracks slash that as kind of the welcome into the town. That's really all they're going to need are those two things, that and a couple of beds down here, and then over here. Are you floating? Are you defying things and stuff? Hang on. There we go. Nope, not you. Not you. Not you. Give me the right damn steps, please. No, I don't want to scrap them. I want to pick them up so I can move them. There we go. There. Okay, now then, inside we are gonna do tables, chairs. I don't think we'll make this an inn. Or do I? You know what? I could actually section off this little section right here to be a couple of very small rooms. Yeah. Let's do that. Put a couple of... There we go. And then probably just a bit of carpeting on both rooms. You might need a chair. Hang on. Preferably a stool, and preferably fuck's sake, words. Preferably, oh my gosh, the stool with the back. There we go. That way, if you need to just chill, you can. Alright, now this area can be like a bit of a bar-ish, or, you know, at least an area where goods can be sold and people can sit around chit-chat and things like that. There we go, there's that, and then it's kind of like having a, I don't know, couch or something like that. I don't think that's actually going to work though. Okay, now then. I think that's all of that. I just need to put some decorations in here. This is like the most eclectic build. It looks ridiculous.
We'll make
what am I gonna
something
do?
out of the Commonwealth yet.
Yeah. We're working on it. We're doing the things. I don't know if I want to build something in these areas and bring the hedge up to the front to make the build area even smaller, so I can use this back area back here for the Psycho Mistress stuff and things. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do here, but we're going to do something back there. Do I build here, or do I just kind of ignore that that exists for now? We're doing okay, but if I use those back two areas to build on, and this area to do an electrical area, plus fill in all of these buildings, we're going to wind up with some issues, I think. Yeah, I think I probably should bring it to the front. Hello everybody, welcome to the actual walkthrough of Sanctuary. Now, this one has taken me not necessarily a month to do, but a long time to do, because it's kind of This one is a daunting task, I'll be honest with you, with it so spread out, so I tried to make sure that I was isolating the areas I was building and trying to make it, I don't know, immersive and worthwhile using. So here we go, walking in the front. Of course, you have to have a security area, especially since the leader of the Minutemen. Nick, how did I forget that, dude? I have been building for hours and hours and hours, so forgive my brain. I have got this right here. This is actually the Minutemen area. This is going to be for a Minutemen suit of armor whenever I finally get one. I've got a suit, but I don't think I have the paint for it yet. Just as soon as I do, that will go there. We've got the armor fixing and everything else like this. This is Preston's barracks for recruiting and policing. Please keep your hands out of the cage. And, I'm not sure exactly what he's getting up to in his spare time, but it's probably not good. Anywho, we have got the barracks. We've got enough room in here for 6 people? Yeah, 6 new recruits for him to get them trained up and shipped out wherever they need to go. Plus, we have actually got the full-on armory in here waiting for if and when the battle for the castle ever happens. Because he still hasn't given it to me. I keep doing his missions. He hasn't sent me on the castle mission yet. He's just taking his sweet time. And then we have got Mama Murphy, obviously represented by this little caricature here. Really, definitely, absolutely, that's Mama Murphy. This is her greenhouse and this is her little shop. This is how she encourages people to come over here and chit-chat with her. How are you doing?
Sanctuary would grow. The site never lies.
Yeah, the site never lies. It's growing because you're hogging all of the food here, ma'am. Anywho, there's like a weird thing going on in here. I'm not sure exactly what's going on with the stuff and the things, but this is our greenhouse. This is a Brahmin that's stuck in here for the 5th timer, or whatever. This is our purveyor.
Twice before messing with us again.
Okay. Shouldn't you purvey? Are you purveying currently? Are you stopping to sniff the milk fruit? What are you doing with your life? Wow. You know, the things that they have seen, I can see it in their eyes. This is disturbing. Anywho, yeah, we'll go back around and do like a slower walkthrough. We've got a bin full of the melons. This is actually...
Remind me of myself when I was a young woman. Always getting myself into trouble.
I'm not getting myself into trouble just yet. I mean, not that I'm aware of. Have you heard anything? Apparently it comes with its own NPC stands for people to sit and drink. I was wondering why they were doing that earlier. That makes sense. Anywho, this is a whole stand. As soon as you assign somebody to it, it fills in a whole lot of stuff, but I added in... Shh, ma'am. 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 I'm not one of your customers. I built this place. I built it on carpet and shoes. So, yeah, there's a couple of things that spawned in, like whole sections of stuff. I added in a couple more things, plus I added in sinks and a shh, ma'am, please.
Back in the day, folks used to call me Murphy the Mad Woman.
Okay. Anyway, when stuff comes out of the greenhouse, it comes here, it gets washed and maybe strained out or whatever, and then she can sell it, cook it, sell it, whatever. And we've got several different mods working in this place. There's some that add in these full benches right here that look really lovely, and then we've got these that actually have the planters in them, which are really, really awesome. And then these, which are... This one is easy to find. Sadly, most of the others are kind of mixed in. This is underneath its own heading, so it's pretty easy to locate. Hang on just a second. Wasteland gardening. And it's got so many different... No, don't store stuff. Stop that. Anyway, we've got a bunch of those. It comes with a whole bunch of different types of hanging plants and all sorts of stuff. It's really, really lovely. Adds a whole lot more variety to the gardening section as it is, which of course is some of my favorite parts of the game is the gardening thing. So we were able to move between the planters, which is also a mod. I'm not sure exactly which one adds it in because I've got so many mods right now. I'll try and include a mod list at the end of all of this stuff, or at some point whenever these videos come out there will be a mod list with it, but I don't currently have it collated, so all the stuff will be there. But those are wasteland flowers. What else? These are also one, I wish I knew what the name of this one was. Hang on, I might be able to find this one out really quick, because these are very, very impressive, and I think a lot of people build greenhouses in this location So I think it's these displays over here. Better Armory mod? Yeah. The BAM. But it's got a whole bunch of those types of things, and let's keep going. If you didn't catch the earlier parts of the video, it should be there. I'm not sure how much of it's going to get cut out, how much is going to get left in, but I basically went around to the entire location, picking up all of their little plants right here, and basically making it to where this whole area is overgrown and unusable, except for the buildings I wanted to use. And I chose to do that because it looks a little bit more like, hey, it's been the apocalypse, plants have grown up inside of stuff and things. Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of random animals here. They're just hanging out, doing their stuff. This guy right here was the first culprit that was inside there, and I finally managed to get him to stop going in there. Now I've got a new Brahmin in there, and this one is absolutely lovely. This is Daisy. And... hold on, I'll get it. Wait. Don't tell me. I know it's, Margaret. Daisy and Margaret. Dadgummit. How come I not remember your guys' names? Daisy and Margaret.
Yes.
Hi, ma'am. And then we got Sturge's areas. Basically, we've got a big gas thing here. Obviously, she should not be smoking this close to this gas thingamajig. Sturge's area is basically all of the electronics, mechanical, everything over here in various stages of being fixed, worked on, or whatever.
You can fix just about anything. Guns, computers, people. Just gotta have the right tools.
Okie dokie. Anyway, as far as the right tools, he's working on so many different projects, all in various stages, probably just whenever he feels like working on it. Plus he's got his little shelf right here. This is actually a door that sits kind of weird. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Yeah, it's a little bit wonky with the opening part of it, but I'm just gonna leave it like that because I think this is really cool. So we've got some brain fungus growing in here. You can see that. At least we think it's brain fungus. It could be actual brains, but we're not telling nobody. And it's being cooked as well. So this is Sturge's kitchen. Whoa, I got stuck. And then we've got the couple's bedroom. Obviously, they're just kind of here, chilling out, remembering their past or whatever. And then we've got Sturge's bedroom. Let's not dwell in there. And then we have got a Brahmin eating a wheelchair. Did you do this? Stop playing with things, dude. Anyway, that same Western... Dadgummit. Western something. Western... I said it earlier, Western gardening. I took their lockers and set them up in here like they are planters that are hanging on the side of the building. Cool new use for them. And this is our first aid area. Basically, if there are displaced children here, they would sit here. There's actually going to be a location for them to go to. I'm thinking Somerville since there's already 2 children there, but I might change that and specifically make a settlement that's designed for that. I'm not sure exactly. But anyway, if their parents are being worked on or if there's displaced children, they've got a place to be. Then they've got just some various this, that's, and the others. Obviously, people need to be cooked for, or some of their meds have to be mixed in with their food, or they have to, you know, take the meds not with an empty stomach, that kind of thing. And we've got a full bathroom. This is actually a Brahmin feeder. I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure why the Brahmin haven't made it in here to drink out of it, as much as they get into everything else. Nick, are you cozy? Anyway, this is the surgery. This is the doctor's bedroom with some additional supplies and lab equipment, and this is the actual place where people get taken care of. So, I think that's probably a majority of the stuff and things for this. There's a lot of work that went into this. Obviously, I used my windmills again. They're all over the place. I absolutely love the windmills, and I love the variations that the mod adds to give me more of them. Now, I have got walls / bushes all the way around this section. There are small sections to get through the bush line in case of an attack, but ultimately this area is left untouched. I think whenever the Psychomistress stuff comes in, whenever I start working on her stuff, this is where this build will be, plus the augments to that area. But I think this build turned out okay. Let me show you my build limit right quick. Alright, I've got 6 people, 9 food, 6 water, 8 power, 53 defense, 13 beds, 92 happiness, and you can see my size bar on the top right. I did not even use a full size bar, which gives me ample room since I didn't have to try and fill these rooms up or fix these houses or whatever. It gives me ample room to do some additional building and everything with the part 2 of this. For whenever I reset the bar to add in a bit more room. I think that's it. I did not show you guys this part, so let's hop in there. This is the last area I need to show you before we're done with it. We've got the general store. This is a good place for her to look. Well, like she does. She's not personable. She's not friendly or anything else like that. Little Sasquatch. How do you say your name again? Okay, I'll remember that for next time. I can't remember that. We have Todd hanging out saying it just works. So he's sitting in a corner and thinking about what he's done. And basically these are rooms for rent, plus it's a little bit of a, I don't know, kind of a little bit of a nightclub hangout kind of thing. You just chilling with her? I am surprised you're hanging out with her. She's just misunderstood. Okay, gotcha. Play pool, maybe eat a late night dinner or something like that. This is just kind of a, I don't know, a chill, relax, not at all risque area at all, obviously. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is going to be it for this one. This one took a long time to do, a lot of work, and more is just a daunting task. So I'm looking forward to getting to a settlement that's going to be a little bit smaller and a little bit quicker to figure out than this one. I will see you guys in the next episode, and yeah. This has been fun so far. I can't wait to find out what all is going on.